to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Another episode of RBO here. We're excited, man. The play-in has started. We're one step closer to the playoffs. Regular season is done. All the teams that, don't got much to play for, you're resting now, getting ready for next year, and enjoying the play-in just like us, playoffs. Shout out to all the teams that didn't make it this year. The play-in was put there to make teams a little more competitive. So next year, try to shoot for the play-in, man. But hello, everybody, again. Thanks for coming, joining me today. A live show of RBO. Like I said, man, the play-in is here. We're in a good time in the NBA right now. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that's a huge NBA fan. We're going to be touching on both the play-in games from yesterday, and we're going to preview the two play-in games that we're going to have tonight. Once again, I want to say shout out to all the teams that didn't make it this year. You got the draft coming once season ends. You got off season, all that good stuff. So, especially for these young players that didn't make it, the Wemby's of the nature, the Scotty Barnes, he got injured. These young stars, man, they're going to watch these playoffs, and it's going to make them want to get there next year. Trust me, I seen it firsthand from my boy Paulo. Last year, he said he hated watching it. And now we in the dance. So shout out to them. Also, there's a link down low. Click the link to become a member. With the membership, you get access to different chats on Instagram where you get live updates from NBA topics, NFL, you got hockey, baseball, you got fighting, women's sports, college sports. You have almost every sport. You get updates, you get live debates, and you just also get a good time, man. We also have a gaming chat, a parlay chat as well, but you have to at least be an all-star member to be a part of those things. We game, and we also make money every single day with the parlay chat. Trust me, it's every single day. But that's all for the announcements. Enjoy the show. Okay. So yesterday, we had two games to start the play-in. And the first game we're going to touch on is the first game that came on. The Lakers versus the Pelicans. Now, this Lakers team has had this Pelicans team number all season, winning the season series 3-1. It's something about this team that the Lakers just own this team. You have AD, who's a former player there. He normally gives this team fits. Then you also have LeBron James, the quote-unquote GOAT that a lot of people say. To me, he's second all time, but he's still a great player. Probably the greatest player to play since Jordan. However, this game, it started off a D-Lo show. D'Angelo Russell, first quarter, ended up having 13 points to start the game. Now, I remember a lot of Laker fans wanted this guy traded. Even I said trade him because I didn't think that LeBron James, Anthony Davis were guys that couldn't allow you to play your game. You have Russ over there who's Russell Westbrook isn't a D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell is a much better offensive threat as far as scoring the ball, playing without the ball. And him playing that way has really helped this Lakers team out. He's playing his own brand of basketball. He's playing comfortable, getting his shots up. And, he has these type of games. I remember believe they played OKC. they played some good team, but this guy went crazy. He hit like 7 threes that game, and that's the type of impact he has. He is cold-blooded. He's a scorer, and when this team allows them to get his buckets, I mean, you see what happens here. You know, he's not going to score, you know, hit 5 threes every single game, but having games like this in the playoffs, you know, with Anthony Davis and LeBron James, you know, it can win you a lot of games. Now, one thing that stood out to me about this game was, you know, you look at the numbers here, and you say the Pelicans out-rebounded the Lakers 41-50. They had more assists than the Lakers. They turned the ball over 5 times more than the Lakers, so that's not a big deficit. 5 turnovers can be deadly, though. But the Lakers only got 5 points off their turnovers, and they ended up getting 12 points off the Lakers' turnovers. Now, this is what very alarming. They doubled the Lakers' points in the paint. And the reason why I say this is so alarming because this Pelicans team only went to the free throw line, only shot 15 free throws all game. When the Lakers, they almost doubled it with 29 free throws a game. That's the ball game there. When you're able to get to the line, the Lakers shot 26-29, and the Pelicans shot 11 for 15. That's 15 more points off the line by itself. And also, when you attack the basket or you're in foul trouble, slow the game down, which I think works more in the Lakers' favor. You also, you know, you put easy points on the board, which, as you can see, they end up winning by 4 points. And 15 extra made free throws, it's a deal breaker, really. It can really, you know, like I said, it can win the game, and it pretty much won the game for the Lakers. LeBron James almost had a triple-double last night, 9-9-23. But also, we want to talk about Zion. This dude, Zion, when he is attacking the basket like he did this game, going 17 for 27, 40 points, this is the type of Zion that we need. Now, we need him to be a little bit more aggressive attacking the basket because he only shot 9 free throws. That has to be at least 13, 14 free throws. You have to control the game in that way. Now, hold on 1 second, guys. I have to recalibrate some things. Hopefully I'm good now. Send me a text from that. Back to the Zion. When you're attacking the basket that way, man, you know, teams fear that. Teams don't want to deal with that. That's what I get on Paulo about. Like, attack the basket, man. You're 250, 6'10". You know, Zion, 6'8", 6'9", about 250, 260. Dudes do not want to get in front of you. Dudes do not want to. And then you look at CJ McCollum, 4 for 15. I feel bad for Zion, actually. Zion putting up 40 points, actually leaving the game, getting hurt. He's actually he actually has a Zion, he actually had a pretty good game. 40 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. But Brandon Ingram, 4 for 12, 11 points. 4 for 15 for CJ McCollum, which is an atrocity. Zion needed a little bit more help last night, and these guys just didn't provide that for him. You know, when you have a guy, you know, Zion's being criticized all day, you know, all year about his play, about how he doesn't bring it every game, about how he doesn't even be in shape in that nature. I mean, the dude played 36 minutes and dropped 40 last night. 1 second, guys, we're having some technical difficulties, so we're just gonna run a quick commercial break right quick, and then we'll be right back.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running. Toes they gon' take them.
Refuse to lose, built the win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, we got that whole thing settled. So we're back, guys. Back to the Pelicans. Like I say, man, Zion, he just didn't get enough help from his guys, and the fact that he's about to be hurt and not even play against the Kings this next game, it really sucks for him. You see that he gave it his all this game, and just having his two partners not coming. I mean, three people. You look at Valanciunas, 1 for 7, 4 points. Like, that's not enough, bro. It's just not only shooting 2 free throws, meaning you're not being aggressive. Literally, other than Zion, Ingram shot 2 free throws, Valanciunas shot 2, and Larry Nance shot 2 free throws. Larry Nance gave good minutes off the bench, though. 10 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. But CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram and Valanciunas, even though you only play 20 minutes, Valanciunas, 1 for 7 is terrible. Especially when you're a 7-footer. I just don't understand how a 7-footer can only score 4 points, shooting 7 times. It's ridiculous. But Brandon Ingram, I know you just came back from injury. You get a little pass, kind of, because you have another game to make up. But CJ McCollum, my boy, 1 for 9 from 3, 4 for 15 from the field. That is just not acceptable. You and Brandon Ingram had minus 16 and minus 17. It has to be better. It has to be better. You have the Kings coming into the building. CJ, did you see them guards defending against Steph Curry, them boys? You better be ready. You thought this is a tough game? No, I believe this Kings game would be just as tough, especially if you guys are missing Zion, who is your physical presence, physical force that the Kings have no answer for. I just don't know what y'all going to be able to do. So this game was all about the Lakers starting 5. They all was in double figures, 3 people scoring at least 20 points. Like I said, LeBron James almost getting a triple-double. AD, 15 balls, 20 points. Just pure domination from the starting 5. And if you look at the free throw shooting, 10 free throws from AD, 10 free throws from LeBron. That's more than the whole Pelicans team right there. Enough said. It's good to see Gabe Vincent got in, hit 2 threes. Hopefully he can be a shot maker for this team off the bench because they're definitely going to need it. Because their bench they only got 17 points from their bench, 9 coming from Gabe Vincent. So I see a little bit of room for improvement there. Taurean Prince, I mean, I'm just not a big fan of him. He just shoots threes. He does play some pretty good defense at times, but I'm not a big fan of these guys that just hoist threes all game. 2 for 7, 2 for 6 from 3. Like, I'm just not a big fan. But the Lakers advance. They move on up. They are currently now in the 7th seed, and they will end up playing, Denver. Hey, Denver. The Lakers are back in town. Y'all swept them last year, so we're going to see what they're going to do this year. It's going to be wonderful. I know Laker fans, it's some Laker fans that are probably loving this and some hating it. I know a lot of them are loving it just because every game last year literally came down to the 4th quarter. They just couldn't execute. So we'll see what happens this year against the defending champions. Okay. So that was the Lakers and that was the Lakers. Oh, yeah, definitely, Joe. Tap to these comments. Shout out my boy Joe in the comments. Zion definitely needed help. CJ, hand on the face emoji, shaking my head. I know, bro. Prince had a key block on Zion. Yeah, Prince definitely is good to play some defense. He's there for some defense. Some games he be getting cooked, but his role is 3-and-D on this team. And you watch him play, you can tell. AD called them out in training camp saying they want their get back. LOL. Hey, they got it now, Joe. Let's see what they're gonna do. Western rematch from the Western Conference Finals from last year in the first round. This is going to be, you got the Lakers and the Nuggets, Clippers and the Mavericks. Those are two exciting matchups right there already. All right, but next game, guys. We're gonna go ahead and hit the next game. And the next game is, this game was crazy. It's the Kings and the Warriors. Now, this is a game where Harrison Barnes, somebody should have had on that Warrior shirt that Easton had on, because they can't. This Kings team, they came to play. In the regular season, they split with the Warriors. You know, both teams went in one home and away, so it was a pretty even matchup. Like, one game was decided by 8, every other game was decided by 1 point, literally. Like, these teams match up very well together. But yesterday, this team just took over, man. This Sacramento team. I want to say something about this team. This Kings team might got some of the best on-ball defenders in the league. When it comes to guards playing the 1 or the 2, they might got the best. Now, Orlando, I ain't gonna lie, we got some defenders. You know, we got some defenders up there. So we gonna give y'all some run for y'all money. But this Kings team, Fox, we know how good of a defender he is. Keon, this dude, Keon, I think it's Keon Ellis. My bad, Joe, if I'm saying it wrong. Let me get it right here, because I want to say it right. Keon Ellis, yeah. Alabama. Straps. Seat belt. Hey, I'm gonna call them the seatbelt crew. Ellis, Fox. Then you got Davion Mitchell. If y'all know who Davion Mitchell is, out of Baylor. The boy is a strapologist. I ain't talking about guns. No, nothing like that. I'm talking about seatbelt, safety first. Make sure you strapped in, because he's locking you down. It's crazy because Fox is on you, and he is so active with his hands. Every time Draymond Green try to box him out, post him up, he reaching. He has, like, what Joe just put it right here. Swiper, no swiping. He literally will swipe the ball from you. Harris, I think it was Wiggins. Wiggins got a went off a pick when he was on it. He straight plucked, like, went around and just took the ball from him. Literally, it was then Keon Ellis checking stuff 1-on-1. Literally plucked him just easily. Give me that. Took his lunch money. Got up in his pockets. Malcolm X said, "Get out my pocket." He Malcolm X'd him. It was crazy. Then Davion Mitchell, he probably the strongest defender out of all those guys. Fox and Ellis, their hands are very active. They have long arms. They can get some, like, Ellis got a couple of good blocks last night. I was like, man, where this dude come from? He had 3 blocks, 3 steals, 2 steals for Fox. This team, their defense literally was all over the place. All over the place. Their defense was all over the place. And my boy, I've been talking about this guy. I've been saying this dude has to have a big game because, they need him. He is their wing scorer. He is their guy that's 6'6" or higher that can score. And it's Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray came out there with some confidence that I haven't seen all year. This dude was pulling up. And that's what he's supposed to do. And that's what he is supposed to do. Last year, he broke the record for most threes by a rookie, so we know he can shoot. Teams know you can shoot. What are you supposed to do when you can shoot? What are teams going to do? They're running out. They're running out to you. You're extending the defense, so you have to work on your catching, getting to the basket, your catching, getting in the lane, pulling up. He had 1 bucket. He had like a Euro, and he hung in the air off the glass. I said, let's go, Keegan. coming off the pick, one dribble from the three. I mean, he was feeling himself. He started the game. I believe he scored the first 3 buckets. The first 3 buckets were threes too, I believe. Like, Keegan Murray hit 8 threes yesterday, shooting 10 for 20. Team had 32 points, 9 rebounds. And did I mention he was checking Steph Curry for most of the night, who had 5 points in the first half? This dude, Keegan Murray, had a heck of a game. I got to give it to him. Keegan Murray did exactly what this Kings team needs him to do to go to the next level. They have defenders. They don't have a rim defender right now, but Sabonis plays just as hard as any big man in the league. This team, if this team gets them a legit shot blocker, this team will be trouble. They don't even have Monk or Kevin Huerter. But I think that having Davion, Keon, and Fox out there, at least one of those guys out there all time, man, it was costing this Warriors team some fits, man. Because it's crazy because you're able to put Fox on Draymond Green, who's not a great shooter. He did hit 2 threes yesterday. Shout out Draymond. But these dudes, hey, man, I got to give it to the Kings. Like, they showed up yesterday. Everybody picked the Warriors. You know, they said the Warriors got their number. You know, you got Steph Curry. Every time you see the Kings, he cooks them. This and that, this and that. But the Kings came out there and smacked these boys in their face. The first half was fairly close, but second half, this team smoked this team, man. I think they beat them by like 20 points in the second half. It was terrible. This Kings team just straight up owned the Warriors team at home. Fox was hitting shots. I mean, Fox, if Fox is who Fox is, they should beat this Pelicans team. I got this team winning against if Zion not playing, they play the Pelicans next. This Kings team, the same Kings team come out, even though this Pelicans team been giving them trouble. This same Kings team come out with this same intensity, they got this Pelicans team. Like I said, CJ, you 4 for 12 4 for 12, man, or 4 for 15, one of those, and it's not gonna get no easier with these guys out there. I mean, when I watched this game yesterday, I was like, yo, everything's going in the Kings' favor. They can't miss from 3. Let me read y'all the 3-point stats. Harrison Barnes, 3 for 4. Keon Ellis, 3 for 4. And he's not even like a super great 3-ball shooter. He can hit the 3, don't get me wrong. Lyles hit a 3. Davion Mitchell hit a 3. He was 1 for 5, though. Keegan Murray hit 3 threes. Fox hit 2 threes. I mean, they shot the Warriors out the gym. The Warriors 10 for 30 from 3, 10 for 32. And the Kings 18 for 39, 36%. No, 46%. My bad. To 30%. Hey, they outgunned the Warriors. And they strapped them up. Klay Thompson. Now, I just want to say, my boy, it's bad. It's bad. This is not it, man. This is not it, bro. Klay, you about to be a free agent, I believe, bro. They talking about the Warriors been talking about trading you for the longest, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When you guys moved to the bench, they hit you with the D-Lo treatment, and you was balling. You started balling. They hit you. I'm gonna call it the Westbrook treatment because he's the first person that got that treatment. We'll call that the Westbrook treatment. You got Westbrook. They put you on that bench, and you start hooping. Even these recent games, you were playing well. But yesterday, 0 for 10, 0 for 6 from 3, minus 12, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. That ain't it. It's not like you was getting like harassed all game. I mean, no, not gonna lie. I did just say them Warriors guards, them dogs. They were hounding yesterday. So maybe they got under your skin. But I saw you missing layups, easy jumpers you normally make. This is not a good way to go out on your free agency. They talking about the Magic possibly trying to get you. 5 mil, your money just dropped, bro. You can't lean on those championships no more. You can't. You've been hurt. I give you that. You know, the injury messed you up. But to go 0 for 10, 0 for 6, you couldn't even get to the free throw line. It's terrible. That's just terrible. And poor Steph. Steph has to do so much for this team. He couldn't even get his shots off early on. He could not get his shots off early on. Now, Clay, Tay, shout out Tay. Tay said Clay done. Hey Clay,
You're done, son.
I don't think that he went out on a good note on that one, y'all. 0 for 10, 0 for 6, that is terrible. Clay, one more time. Clay,
You're done, son.
you're done, son. You might end up in that doghouse. Dave, there you go. Soon he get his contract, like he's about to be out there for trades, free agents, all that, and he do this. Terrible way to end the season. One thing I would say, Draymond Green, offensively, he played well. He did not rebound. 3 rebounds is definitely trash when it's a guy like Draymond. I mean, nobody really could rebound for this team. They got killed on the glass. If you look at the rebound numbers, they lost by 7, 42-49. But they had nobody that owned the glass, which you need somebody to own the glass. At least one person. Kuminga had 7. That's not enough. But I think Trace Jackson should have played a lot more. He brings a lot of energy, and he is a guy that lives on the boards. He doesn't miss a lot of open layups, which Looney. He just a liability on offense, man. He's definitely a solid rebounder. 5 rebounds in 9 minutes is good. But offensively, he doesn't give much. You know, last year he was able to run the offense through him, but it just doesn't seem the same no more. We needed more from Kuminga. I think he should have played a little bit more out there and just been a little bit more aggressive. 6 for 15. He had 16 points, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. He just every time he went to the basket, he was putting pressure on this team. He did have a couple ill-advised, like crazy, just don't make sense attacks to the basket, which caused the Kings to get out on the break and hit these threes. But what's next for this Warriors team? Are they going to rebuild? You know, you see Tay in the comments, time for Golden State rebuild, but keep Steph. Then he also put down here, Clay is definitely a role player now. He can come off the bench after Cole, LOL. Hey, man, it looks like he is a role player, man. I tried to fight for you, Clay. I thought you were going to get your legs back, but just can't come back from the injury. Then, if you look, Andrew Wiggins, 4 for 11, 1 for 4 from 3. It's bad, man. Moses Moody came in and gave good minutes, 16 points in 15 minutes. I feel like he should have got more minutes. I mean, I feel like that was Steve Kerr's problem. He didn't all year. He haven't really solidified this lineup. These guys, he just, you know, people are just in and out. I mean, I don't know. Kuminga 28 minutes, and then you get Mooney 9 minutes. Like those 9 minutes should have went to Trace, if you ask me, and he would have been able to get them guys a lot more than would a Looney got him. But the Warriors are out, man. We're gonna go a little more in depth into the Warriors. What's next for the Warriors? Once these play-in games end and before the playoffs start. But yeah, man, the Warriors got spanked yesterday, and the Kings advanced to play the Pelicans. So Kings versus Pelicans is going to be a good one. My money is leaning towards the Kings right now just because of the Zion injury, but we'll see what happens if he ends up, you know, being able to go. But, you know, we're on to the next. All right, now we're going to the East. And we got to talk about them 76ers and the Heat, man. This is just going to be pretty brief. You know, the game haven't started yet. We're just going to, you know, talk about the regular season. We can't really put too much stock into their regular season. numbers because both of these teams been hurt all year. Jimmy Butler, Hero, who else? Embiid. We know about Embiid and Maxey, but they ended up splitting the series. The Heat won the first two, and the Sixers won the next two. Tonight, Terry Rozier's out. Duncan Robinson's a game time decision. So is Embiid's a game time decision. But I got Embiid playing. Embiid is going to play. I mean, you don't want to have to subject him into playing 2 games, if they end up losing tonight. I like the Sixers to get this W. I just think Embiid is a force. I think he's really coming into his own right now. This team has playing with a lot of confidence. I believe they ended the season on like a 8-game win streak or something like that. Yeah, they won 8 straight to end the season, and they got a couple of good W's. During that stretch, and one of those W's did come against the Heat. I just think that these guys. I think that the Sixers and Embiid would just be too much. The Heat you can never count the Heat out. This team is very resilient, especially during times like this. I believe they were in the play-in last year, and look where they ended up at. So you can't count this team out. I just think, like I said, Embiid, I think he's on a mission. He's healthy. I'm not sure if he's 100% healthy. There's been a lot of talks about his knee still being a bit unstable. Hopefully he didn't get rushed back too soon. But I believe that they would give the Heat a more than what they can handle tonight. I think Embiid would drop out 35. I'm not too sure about Maxey. I know Maxey will hit his threes, but this Heat team plays Maxey pretty well. I believe one game this year, Maxey scored like under 20 points one of these games, but that was without Embiid. So with Embiid coming back, just recently, Maxey had 37 and Embiid had 29. So, I mean, this dynamic duo is just poised to come through, and I think that this Sixers team is really on a mission. They're trying to get out, and if they get up in this 7th seed, they will get the Bucks first round. No, is it the Bucks? I think it's the Knicks. They get the Knicks first round, and I'm pretty sure they'd rather play the Knicks than the Celtics. So I got the Sixers winning tonight for sure. The Heat, I think they have a better I mean, to be honest, I'm nervous about this Heat team. especially without being there. Terry Rozier, I thought he was an excellent add-on to this team for them to make a run because he's another shot maker for them. But if you look at their roster and how they've been playing recently, I mean, they ended the season on a good win streak, but against the better teams, they lost. They lost to the Mavericks. They lost by 19. They lost to the Pacers by 2. Lost to the Heat. They did beat the Knicks, though. So I'm not sure about this Heat team, man. I just don't know. I just don't know about this Heat team at all. Okay, yeah, J-Mo. First game, Maxey had 12. Every other game, he's had 30. So, yep. Like I said, that one game, he had under 20. And that was the first game of the season. And B actually was there. So, they've shown that they have an ability to actually stop him, to make it difficult on them. We could say it's an off night. However, the Heat team is just known for playing guards good at times. When they're out there rolling, they can play. They play guards pretty well. But I don't think they're going to be able to have an answer tonight for the 76ers. The 76ers home. They're on an 8-game win streak. Like I said, they've been playing some really good basketball. And B's back. Kelly Oubre's been playing pretty well. I like what I've been seeing from him. And yeah, man, I got the Heat winning. I don't got this being. I'm not the Heat. I got the Sixers winning. I don't have this being a super high scoring game. I'm gonna give them the over is 209. I think I do go over that. Yeah, I think I do go over that, but nothing crazy. J-Mo, shout out J-Mo. He a Sixers fan. No excuses tonight. We are at home, and I'll be extremely disappointed if we don't win. Same here. Same here. This is on Embiid. He's the best player on the floor, so he got to win this game, man. Even though he's back from injury, him and Maxey, they got to show up and win this game for y'all. And I think they will, J-Mo. So you don't worry too much. All right, this last game we're gonna talk about, is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the play-in in the East, and that's the Bulls versus the Hawks. This game is very tricky, y'all. Very tricky. Key people that are game time decisions is Ayo, Andre Drummond's game time. The Hawks are out without Jalen Johnson and also Okongwu still. Two big blows, two big bodies that rebound, finish at the basket for this team. Trae Young is back. Him and Murray will be playing. This game is interesting. The Bulls are home. If we look at the regular season, the Bulls won 2-1. This is going to be a very close game. Now, my boy Ice Trae, I got a lot of faith in Ice Trae. Ice Trae is a guy that he shows up when it comes to play in the playoffs, and he's the type of guy that can win this game by himself. He is fresh off an injury, not super fresh, but he's back from his injury. I believe he played like 3 or 4 games since injury. Let's see. Yeah, 3 games. 14-11 in 21 minutes, 19-7, 27 minutes, and 12-12, 8 turnovers in 32 minutes. So it looks like there's some rush there for sure with this guy, because every game that he played in, they ended up losing. I mean, last game they got spanked. They lost by 40, almost 30. So I think I'm gonna go against the favorites on this one, y'all. I think I'm gonna go with the Hawks. I think Trae Young just has a magnificent game tonight. The Bulls team, I love this Bulls team. I'm so sad for this Bulls team. Lonzo Ball hurt, Zach LaVine hurt. This team can really, I believe, do some things if they're fully healthy. But injury just been killing this team. So, but I think Trae Young comes in and shows out. Him and Murray, I think these two guys, 2 guards, give the Bulls a lot of fits. If Ayo gets to play tonight, then they will have a little bit better defense for this team. Him and Caruso are pretty solid defenders. But I think that Trae Young and Murray get the job done tonight. So I'm going to go with the Hawks to get this W. Just based off, I think their 2 stars will outplay the Bulls' 2 stars. Well, I don't know if they even had 2 stars. J-Mo, this is a tricky game. I went with the Hawks as well, but if Cody White can have a game, then they have a chance. Yes, Kobe White been balling. I'm a UNC guy. He had a breakout year. If Maxey didn't go crazy like he did, he would probably be the most improved player. So yeah, I think he will actually have. Well, let me take that back. Yeah, I agree, J-Mo. If he can have a good game, then they have a shot. The thing is, Willie, Kobe White, the type of player that come out and drop 30, then he'll come out and drop 10. Like, he's so up and down for me at times. I have more faith in a DeRozan than a Kobe White, to be honest. So, but I feel you. I feel you for sure. Kobe White, if he comes out and plays this Bulls team, will smack this Hawks team, because if he get hot, he get hot. He'll hit like 7 threes and call a game on him. So, but I'm gonna stick with the Hawks based on the back of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, man. So, but that's all I have for y'all today, man. I got the Hawks winning, and we also have the Sixers winning today. Then we got the Kings playing the Pelicans. Not today. I believe that's gonna be tomorrow. So we're action packed, man. I believe first round of the actual playoffs starts Saturday. Let me double check that for y'all before I come through the same thing. Yep. Friday, the last playing games. Then Saturday is round 1. Okay. So thank y'all for tuning in. Before we go, I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that's a fan of basketball, NBA. Playoffs are starting. The play-in is here. Pull up on Vaughn, because I'm here. And the games are just getting started. We're going to recap. Tomorrow, we're going to recap the games that happened tonight, and then we're going to preview the next 2 games for Friday. Actually, we're going to wait to preview the games on Friday. And tomorrow, we might do some end-of-season things for some of the bottom-tier teams from the bottom-tier games. From the bottom-tier teams started out like the Pistons, the Wizards, who else? The Spurs, teams like that. We're going to get some input on those teams. And we're going to go from there, man. Hopefully, we're going to get some good games tonight. Lock in Vaughn picks. We're going to parlay those. The Sixers and the Hawks. We're going to go with those 2 picks tonight. Let me shout out all the shows. We got FFC. We got CTC. BWT. We got In the Red Corner. We got the King's Talk with Joe Jordan. We got Dave's Doghouse. Then we have the main show, the Refuse to Lose show. Each show covers different sports from baseball to boxing. The Refuse to Lose show covers every sport. They're kind of like the main show, kind of like a first take undisputed type thing that just talks about all sports. Check them out for sure. Click the link, become a member, be a part of these chats, join the community. We're always doing something bigger and better every year, every month, because we refuse to lose. But hope everybody enjoys these games tonight, because I think that they will be good. We got some good matchups. Even this Bulls game, I think that would be a good game for sure. So tune in, and you'll get the recap from your boy Vaughn tomorrow. So, but thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.